welcome to Jonesboro, Arkansas at Centennial Bank Stadium. Week 6 of the college football season, and our EA Sports college football coverage continues with what ought to be a great one. It's the South Alabama Jaguars and the Arkansas State Red Wolves. Reese Davis, David Pollock, Jesse Palmer with you here in the booth, and Holly Rowe keeping an eye on all of the storylines down on the sideline. Holly?
I caught up with the Jaguars head coach before the game. He said these kind of matchups are always fun when he's going against a former Nick Saban assistant. As you know, they have a pretty famous text chain of guys who came up under coach. They have some similarities, but they have some differences. What I do know, it's always a good game when these guys match up. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. The Jaguars ready to kick it away first. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Red Wolves offense will take the field first. And here comes Trey Owens. He'll be at the controls in this one. He had a tough time getting anything started in that loss last time out. 3 interceptions and was sacked 4 times. Inside. It's Clay. Look at that toughness, just running through everybody. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a first down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
Oh, they're after him. Buried before he could blink.
And you don't want to see this trend continue. Last week he was sacked 4 times. The offensive line, this offense as a whole, needs to get in better situations, get rid of the football faster, and not keep getting their quarterback hit.
The Red Wolves with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Motion from the wide receiver. Off play action. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
You're not going to win a lot of games if you can't protect your quarterback. In their last game, they got sacked 4 times, lost the game. And so far in this one, they're having difficulty again. These guys up front have got to do a better job communicating and giving their QB time.
And we might as well state the obvious. 1st and 2nd down didn't work out. 3rd and very long. Dropping back, it's Owens. Here's a heat. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Complete in the middle. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45.
Man, number 1 area to be successful on 3rd and long, gotta have good protection up front. Check. Great job by the offensive line, keeping their QB clean. He had time to go through his progression to find the correct guy and to convert the 3rd down and long.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Hard-hitting tackle.
It's a veteran defense. They've seen option before. They were prepared to see it in this game, and you're seeing it on that play right there. Everybody doing a great job with assignment football, staying in their gaps, accounting for anyone who can have the football. They were ready for the pitch guy that time, and they're able to make a quick stop.
He's got an open man. Offenses gain momentum with 3rd down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25.
If you're going to complete these in-breaking routes over the middle of the field, it's really important as a quarterback you don't stare the guy down and tip off where you're throwing the football. He's trying to freeze the safeties in this defense and then throws it on time. Accurate throw, nice pitch and catch.
The play action fake. Grabbed behind the line. It's Little. Now the connection takes it to the 11. And the Red Wolves will hustle to the line. The corners are walked up tight. From the red zone, it's Spencer. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Give to the running back. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. This is a tough one. A 3rd and long from this part of the field. They can, though, pick up the first down. Dropping back, it's Owens. He caught it. And that's not going to be a first down. He stopped just millimeters away from moving the chains.
Yeah, he was able to make one guy miss, but he had to make 2 in order to pick up that first down. It was a nice individual effort, just not enough.
This offense has moved into plus territory, and they want to keep the heat on. They'll go for it on 4th down. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. Now the chance for perhaps the most rewarding 1-yard drive in the history of football. They'll run it on 1st and goal. And he's in! Touchdown, Red Wolves! A quick strike, just as we expected.
Yeah, and quick strikes are easy when you got such a great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. And hold up just a second as we check on the injured player. That is the junior tight end who they are taking a look at, and we'll have Holly Rowe check on his situation. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Jaguars offense will come out to go on the attack for the first time. And it was a collection of highlight reel plays time after time last week. He'd love to do that again, David.
Oh, there's no doubt. He showed you he's capable. He showed you the big play ability, and he can make those big plays for this offense. And I think the offense is going to continue to look for him. Like, he is that guy outside that they can trust. Interesting to see, Jesse, the wrinkles off of the way they used him, and if he's going to continue to be the focal point of this offense.
I think he should continue to be the focal point, but I do think they have to move him around. You got to show some different looks, some different formations, get him in motion, stack releases, find him some access, because there's no doubt this guy can run routes, he can catch the football, and he's dangerous after he has the football. So let's see some added wrinkles in what this offense and how they take the next step based on what he did last time.
Yeah, and it's so nice. Don't overthink it, right? Just hand it off, get the first down, new set of downs, let's go.
Looking downfield, it's Davenport. Under fire. Zings it complete to the right. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
Really good defense. You know, you're trying to stay as close as you can to all these targets, and most importantly, those open field tackles and getting them on the ground as soon as they catch it. That's a major deal for defenses, and that was a good example there of it.
To the air on 2nd down. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. Runs through the tackle.
One of the things I love about this offense is they're very versatile in their passing attack. They throw to receivers and tight ends, and the screen game is big as well. This guy is a weapon, and you're seeing that here early.
They'll run for it on 3rd and short. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. The Jaguars are marching down the field. Looking downfield on 1st down. He'll pull it down and run. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Phillips. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. A lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Might be decision time if the defense can get a stop on 3rd down from the 45. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. And the Jaguars come to the line with a fresh set of downs. After the run, now to throw. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
It's now 2nd down.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to pass. It's Davenport. He lofts one down the sideline. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down.
Well, even though that pass was incomplete, I wouldn't be shocked if this defense in the second half decides to play some deeper coverages. This offense has already shown they're willing to be aggressive, and they've got a lot of speed. Moving forward, this defense cannot afford to give up big plays in the passing game.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down.
Love the effort on defense that time. That looked like that was going to be a completion downfield, but the physicality of the defender jarred the ball loose.
First one of the day is off. He was called on 3 times in that victory last week. The Red Wolves offense coming out to start the drive. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. We'll see what they can do on this drive as it starts at the 8. Tight end now in motion. Pulls it on the option. And he'll be hit immediately. No gain on the play.
The offense thought they had a good look to run that play into with the QB, but there's just an example of a defender winning his one-on-one battle and making a tremendous play. Great effort by that guy.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. They'll run play action. Throws to the wideout. The short hands. It's Burris. Really good job making a play, getting it out to the 24 and moving those chains.
Love the play call. I love being aggressive there in the first play of the drive, backed up on your own end. There's a lot of coordinators that would just try to run the ball, get some more room, get into a rhythm, but they're taking a shot right away, buying some real estate. Receiver, QB on the same page. That's looking really nice if you're on offense.
Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Got it behind the line. It's Cobb. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. The Red Wolves want to crank their tempo. Looking downfield, it's Crawford. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. And the Red Wolves send out the punt unit. Wants to return it. Makes a move. Wide open, and it's a foot race. Touchdown, South Alabama. The hidden yardage, the big plays, special teams coming through.
Well, you couldn't script it any better if you're the head coach here, because your defense did their job on the opening drive, and now you make a splash play on special teams. Great job fielding the punt, vision, speed, taking it back all the way for a touchdown. This game is going perfectly right now for them early.
Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And he tacks on the extra point. Absolutely nothing settled. Deadlocked after one period of play as we have a look at the stats. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second. Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Guys, we'll see if this Red Wolves offense can get moving. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
Find some space, enough to get 5 to the 22. Back to pass, it's Owens. Slings it downfield. Pulls it in, it's Summers. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down.
And on that play, great job by the receiver working his way through the traffic in the middle of the field. That's a crossing route. It's going to take him a couple seconds to get all the way to the other side of the field, but really nice awareness by him, making the catch, coming up with a big play.
He'll take a deep shot here. Makes the grab on the big throw. Off and running. Touchdown, Red Bulls! He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
It was a really nice job on the route concept because they got the safety occupied, which opened up the deep middle of the field for the receiver on the post. He uses his speed. Nice job by the quarterback, putting it out in front of him. He makes the catch and then runs it into the end zone.
Ready to try the point after. And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And the score coming on the touchdown pass from 55 yards out. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. South Alabama appears ready to start things on offense. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Got a man. It's Woods. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
Fires on the move. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
Well, the good news is he did a nice job reading the coverage. He knew exactly where to go with the football that time. Just a little bit too much on that pass. You wonder if that's just nerves. He's got to settle himself down a little bit.
To the ground to try to move the chains. He didn't even have a chance to get back to the line. What a job by this defensive front. The Jaguars will call on their punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Nice directional kick there, like a solid iron shot. Arkansas State has it ready to go to work on offense. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Looking to throw, it's Owens. Bringing the heat. Blasted as he lets it go. And those two couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass.
Yeah, this offense might want to think about moving the launch point for this QB because if you take hits like that from the pocket, it's really tough to complete passes.
So now it's second and long. Back to pass. That's caught with Summers. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. The Red Wolves racing to the line in the hurry-up.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Running inside. It's Clay.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
Back to the ground with the running back. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. The senior defensive tackle being looked at by medical personnel. Holly Rowe will keep us up to date on how he's doing. They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Just missed on the connection, incomplete.
Well, the ball hasn't hit the ground very often for this guy in this game, right? He's even still, after that incompletion, over 80% throwing, which is key. Because last game, he was under 50% on his throws. He went back to work, worked on his fundamentals, and that's really showing up here.
It'll go out of bounds, and we'll see where they mark it. It's going to be right around the 35. Guys, we'll have another look at this South Alabama offense. They've sputtered a bit early, not being able to move the football, having to punt it away each of the first 2 times they had it. Looking to throw, it's Davenport. The sure hands, it's Hunter. And he is going to lose yardage. Nowhere to run as he is forced out of bounds. The Jaguars now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Back to pass on 2nd down. Fires to the big fella. Terrific job getting to him. There was nowhere to go.
It's so important that this offense is able to stay on schedule. And what that means is keeping 3rd downs manageable. That last completion to the tight end accomplished just that. Really nice play call.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And the Jaguars will send out the punt unit. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. Arkansas State ready to get this drive going. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead, Paul.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so we got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen yet.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. Quickly to the tight end. Turning it on! They got him free for a big gainer to the 43. And the Red Wolves want to move quickly. The magic bean is spinning out of control. Already over 200 yards in the first half.
Yeah, they're being aggressive offensively, throwing the football, trying to take advantage of this defense on the back end. They've got their quarterback right now in a groove.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Might as well stick with him.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28. The Red Wolves look to keep this drive humming.
And I think this is going to be a focal point moving forward, man. Like stopping the run game. Like they continue to have success and have success now on this 3rd down. They've got to find a way to maybe commit more bodies, be more physical at the point of attack, and take away some of this rushing game.
And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. We'll check on his status, but at the moment, we'll take a timeout. And the Red Wolves with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Reads it, fires complete. one takes it down to the 13-yard line. It's 1st and 10 from the 13. He's got it. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch.
It's really easy to say the word RPO and say I'm going to run them, but you got to make those decisions and you got to make them fast. You can't get confused by all the craziness that's going on, by all the guys moving around or talking.
Touchdown, Arkansas State! And they take it in for 6 more points.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. So it's a 73-yard touchdown drive. And finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. To throw, it's Davenport. Fires to the big fella. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground cover to pick up the first. The last completion got him 6. Now it's 2nd and 4. Looking to fire. Pocket breaking down. He'll work and weave his way all the way up to the 45 before going out of bounds. Now a 1st down from the 45-yard line. He's looking to throw. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
Good timing on the quick out.
I love the anticipation on that throw by the QB on the out route. You got to throw it before the receiver comes out of his break. Nice work.
They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short. That'll be enough for the 1st down as they stop him at the 43-yard line.
Nice job by this offense converting the 3rd down. Listen, 3rd and short, they know you're going to run the football, and they still did a great job being physical. 3rd downs has been such a struggle for this offense. Bottom 50, one of the worst in college football. Nice job on that play.
The Jaguars have it with a 1st and 10. This time he wants to throw. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
That's what I'm talking about. That is how you close. And when a guy's going to make a catch, you make sure he doesn't make it. Physicality, using your pads, running through them. And guess what? Not only this play does he feel it, next time he tries to go over the middle or feels footsteps, this will pay dividends.
Couldn't connect on 1st down. Now back to the air. Trying to escape and get it himself. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31, and a big pickup on that one. Offense threatening. 1st and 10 from the 31. Back to throw. It's Davenport. Fires to the wideout. Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be 2nd down.
At this point, trailing by a lot, the defense is expecting you to throw it. If you're going to throw over the middle of the field, the window's going to open and close quickly. You've got to have better timing to complete that throw. They just didn't have it there.
2nd down, he'll throw it. Grabbed over the middle. It's Phillips. Brought down at the 10-yard line, and a nifty pickup after the grab on that one.
And, man, you love to see that from this offense, coming out and answering, right? Like putting a drive together. Their defense just gave up a touchdown, but you want to snatch the momentum back. Nice job putting a little bit of a drive together. Now let's go cap this thing off with a touchdown.
And now a chance not only to cut into the lead, but play it just right, and maybe the other team doesn't even get a chance to answer. Looking to throw on 1st down. He's got it on the run. Touchdown, Jaguars! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, they're down a touchdown, 21-14. So that was a 10-play, 75-yard drive. And they finish it off by connecting from 10 yards out. He'll bring it back looking for help. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. Let's go to the sideline in Holly Rowe.
Checking in from the Arkansas State sideline, they are really hyping up their quarterback right now, guys. You know, they weren't exactly sure what to expect from this young player going into the game, but he has delivered over 200 yards passing. He has proven to be someone they can count on. The coaches keep telling him, poise, composure, keep it going. This young guy is showing what he's made of. Guys, back to you.
Okay, Holly. Here comes the heat. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection.
And how about this young fella? He's slinging the pill, man. His completion percentage is through the roof. Dude, he's over 80% right now. Everything he's throwing is working, using the whole field, using multiple receivers. He looks like a different cat from what we've seen all throughout the season.
Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away.
One of the things I love about this kid is that he goes to work. He struggled his last game out, completed less than 50% of his throws. So back to the drawing board, back to fundamentals, and you can see that paying dividends in this game. I know he just threw an incompletion, but for the most part, this guy has been spot on.
They booted away on 4th down. Now on the return. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Making side adjustments here. To the air, it's Davenport. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Sends it back in motion. Second down, they'll go to the air. Hauls it in. Picked up about 6. They're looking at 3rd and 4. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that 3rd down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Quick completion on the out route. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's 1st down at the 38. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line. Set up for the 1st down play, and they're going to call a timeout and talk it over instead. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. The Jaguars have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to throw it again, and why not? Grabbed in the backfield. It's Phillips. 7-yard pickup on that one. It's now 2nd and 3. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. 2nd down coming. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Swatted away and broken up. A great play there by the DB. 3rd and short now. They snap it from their own 46. They'll try to get it through the air. Got it. That'll be enough for the 1st down, and they'll mark it at the 48. And the Jaguars come to the line in the hurry-up. The run inside. It's Phillips. He's down to the 38-yard line, and they can stop the clock. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays.
First down physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down, gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
Finding some room. Tackle is made at the 27. Let's give him 10 yards on the play, and it is enough for a first down. Excellent job using the clock. They get the timeout, 2 ticks remaining, and now they can put up points before going to the locker room. And with just a few seconds remaining here in the first half, they'll try to kick a field goal. He'll swing that big leg for 3 from 44 yards out. No good. After that miss, still a 7-point game, guys. Halftime as both teams head into the locker room. We're looking forward to a terrific second half, but before that, let's check in with Kevin Connor.
Guys, let's get it started here. Week 6 on what's already been a revealing day here on the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We start with a look at Western Kentucky taking on the New Mexico State Aggies. And it's the Hilltoppers able to pull off the upset by just a score. Going to be fun to see how this changes up the rankings. The win puts them a game over 500 as this group looks to stabilize its season. Here now some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. Now over to your game in Jonesboro. This running back is enjoying one very productive day. He's the bell cow for this team. They are not afraid to give him the ball, and he's a big reason why they're 2 quarters from a win. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Centennial Bank Stadium.
The Red Wolves will line up to kick off and start the second half. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. South Alabama has it back. The Jaguar offense going to work. Tight game as we start the third quarter, and we'll see what type of adjustments they made at halftime.
And getting the ball first here, I think, is such a big deal. Like, I get the first chance to make a statement, to make the adjustments, to create some momentum for my squad right here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I think it's so important for this offense to set the tone here early in the second half, to get a nice drive going, build that confidence, and get your defense ready to come on out, get a stop, and change the complexity of this game.
They'll snap this one from the 42. It's 1st and 10. The give on the counter. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Looking to throw, it's Davenport. Takes the easy one to the back. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
And, man, you got to love that from your corner. Willing to pull the trigger right away. Obviously, the running back slips out of the backfield. They throw him the football, but he doesn't waste any time. He doesn't hesitate, pulls the trigger, runs at him, makes the nice tackle, and gets the stop.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. He'll aim it toward the sideline to try to make it tough on the return team. Arkansas State ready to go back to work on offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. They want to run it left here. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. And the Red Wolves want to pick up the tempo.
Man, when you go into the half and you're down, like, that speech is usually pretty fiery. A lot of words you can't use on television. And so this coaching staff probably challenged their guys, and I like the way they started this second half so far. Physically, flying around, doing a great job stopping the run. They got to play like this the rest of the game.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. Now, after the sack, there is a man still down. That is their freshman offensive lineman, and boy, they hope this isn't too serious. Howie Rowe will keep an eye on that. The Red Wolves will punt this one away. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. He's got great speed. He was working his way on the return toward midfield. They'll stop him at the 46. The Jaguars offense ready to start this drive. They weren't able to move it on their last possession, ended up punting it away, but now in a tight game, another opportunity for this offense. To the air, it's Davenport. Quickly complete. At the 35, he's loose. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28.
How nice is it as a quarterback when you don't have to throw post routes to get great stats? No, I can just throw it quickly to one of the fastest players in the entire nation and let him burn this defense.
The Jaguars, right after the huge play through the air, back to the line. Complete. They were able to make the completion, but he had to pick his way for just a little bit. Needed a little. To spring him for some yardage.
Yeah, if you're going to have success when you throw it outside like that, you're going to need some more blocking and better blocking downfield. Give the defense credit, though. They were able to rally and made a tackle.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Phillips.
It's hard to stop great runners. It really is. That's why you run the football consistently. You got a big offensive line, a big physical unit. You run the football like this, man, it will take a toll later. But you got to tackle this guy over and over again who has this ability to make people miss and make big plays.
They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. Man, oh man, the ball carrier was just shut down.
And I tell you what, they need some push up front too, right? They got to move those defensive linemen out of the way, at least create a hole so your running back has a chance. Not there. He didn't have any.
Firing to the right, complete. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Well, he made the grab, but the doors closed quickly after that.
And I like this. I want to find my running back, but man, he's got to do a little more damage after the catch. I need a stiff arm. I need a spin move. I need something where he can make that guy miss and pick up a bunch of yards and maybe get a big play out of it.
Really nice awareness that time by the quarterback. He knew exactly where he needed to get to pick up the first down. He's scrambling on that play, and there are a lot of guys out there that would slide, that would try to run out of bounds, protect themselves, but that was really tough what he did. He put his body on the line to go pick up that first.
After getting nothing done on first down, 2nd and goal from the 6. To the air, it's Davenport. Big fella moving. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. They worked it down to the 4-yard line, but now it's 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Touchdown, South Alabama. Got it right in the heart of the end zone.
And I think this is really the separators in good offense and great offense. Can you throw the football inside the 5-yard line with the tight windows? He can. Nice strike, nice catch, nice execution.
Extra point here will tie the game. And the extra point was made without incident, and we're tied up here in the 3rd. They went 54 yards on that last touchdown drive, and they capped the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Red Wolves offense coming out to start the drive. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Running inside, it's Spencer. Brought down at the 33, but not before he gets 10. And the Red Wolves headed quickly to the line.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
Just going to keep it after the snap. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. That is their freshman offensive lineman, and boy, they hope this isn't too serious. Howie Rowe will keep an eye on that. It's 3rd and 5. Gets the back moving. Back to pass, it's Owens. Fires to the middle. He's got it. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. The Red Wolves are moving quickly down the field.
Well, you haven't seen a lot of incompletions from this guy now in his last 2 games out. Completed.
Snags it and he's open. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line and they are threatening. And the Red Wolves have it with a 1st and 10.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. They'll run it. It's Clay. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line and a big red zone opportunity here. The Red Wolves kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. They'll ride the hot hand. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave him a little bit of everything on that one. And the Red Wolves will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Red Wolves! And with that one, they jump on top here in the second half. Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. They march 78 yards down the field and finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. On the run from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. On the run, it's Phillips. They get him stopped after a gain of 4 out to the 28.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, that is a recipe for disaster. They got to be more physical, get off the ball, get downhill faster.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th if they can't move the chains. To the ground to try to pick up the first. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into 4th down. The Jaguars will line up to punt it away. That leg is staying loose, already the 5th kick of the night. He'll try to field the punt and bring it back. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. First snap of this drive comes from the 32. Wide receiver going in motion. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. The Red Wolves in the hurry up. Motion from the back. The run inside. It's Burris. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Wants to throw. It's Owens. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return.
What a big game-changing play. I love when you see defensive players, they jump on the ball like they were the offensive guy. So aggressive, going and getting that pick, creating some big mojo for your team.
One final play before the end of the quarter. In the red area, it's Phillips. He's going for the goal line. And he was able to pick his way for just a few yards, and that'll wrap up the 3rd quarter. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. On 2nd and goal, he carries again. He will not get there as the defense stops him again. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of a field goal, but it's 3rd and goal. Quarterback keeper. Touchdown, Jaguars! And they take it in for 6 more points.
The defense knew coming into this game they were going to have their hands full. Not only did they have to worry about these running backs in the running game, they had to worry about the quarterback as well. On designed runs and on scrambles, they didn't have an answer for him right there.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And no problem on that extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the 4th. Quick strike offense on that. scoring drive. And it was closed out by the short yardage touchdown. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. Guys, we'll see if this Red Wolves offense can get moving. Tie game, fourth quarter, plenty of time to work with, exactly where you want to be in this one. Gonna run it. It's Clay. Knocked down after picking up 5 out to the 24. And the Red Wolves moving quickly to the line.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
Back to throw, it's Crawford. The sweet feet buy a little time. Slides past the sticks, and he converts on second and long. Great awareness on the scramble. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so poised that initially he's flushed out of the pocket, nothing's open, and he doesn't panic. He's not throwing it away. He's not sliding early. He just knows where the defense isn't. And he's able to attack that space with his speed and get a positive play.
The Red Wolves with a second and short to keep this drive moving.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on you.
Well, you got to be able to turn the page quickly on defense. Just gave up a first down on the ground, but here comes tempo. You've got to get lined up.
Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up second and 10. Pulls it on the option. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time. Offensively, the defense coming up with a huge negative play.
First job for the QB a lot of times. Look at those safeties. Is it man or is it zone? Nice job. You could tell right away. He saw it was zone, understood where to go with the football.
There he goes. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. And the Red Wolves come to the line with a new set of downs.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
All down, but they'll move the sticks as he... Trying to run, it's Clay. Powers through the defender. How about that run as he drives it all the way down to the 13-yard line? The option look. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Red Wolves! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the fourth.
Man, it's so nice to have an offense that can do so many different things and attack you different ways. When you run the option the normal way with a running back, the defense knows how to play it. But how about this? The receiver out wide, now a little confusion. QB takes advantage and punches it in for 6.
And they did tack on the extra point. The returner will field it and bring it back. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Jaguars offense ready to go back to work. And now this offense needs a late fourth quarter drive to answer that last touchdown. Trying to make magic with his feet. Short gain on the play before he slides.
And I feel like this defense is starting to pick up on this quarterback's MO. You've seen it, right? Like, time and time again, he is willing to scramble. He wants to carry the football, kind of apprehensive, maybe doesn't want to make a mistake. I'd love to see him maybe hang in that pocket just a little more and maybe make some plays down the field with his arm.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
Quick completion on the out. Still on his feet at the 45. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield.
Come on, defense. What are we doing? I mean, you can't miss this guy. He's like literally the biggest dude on the field. That time, completely wide open. That's way too easy for the offense. He caught the football. There was nobody even near him. Someone on defense has to locate this guy. They've got to communicate to each other if they're passing off in coverage. You can't let that guy be that wide open.
Man, those are frustrating because you know you're supposed to catch that. You're supposed to secure it. It's going to happen, but it's just frustrating for those receivers. Just tap the chest. My bad, dog.
Scanning the field, it's Davenport. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on second down, and they'll be left with a third down.
Yeah, I think you know the situation as a defender, and you know you're up by a score, and you know exactly what's going on with the offense. They got to make some big plays here in the fourth quarter. Nice job playing the deep ball, staying deep, and not giving up the big play.
And the Jaguars will try to pin them back with the punt.
Third and long situation. They try to go screen. I think they were hoping it was going to be a big zone and they could get those offensive linemen down the field, but the defense sniffed it out, forcing the incompletion.
And the punt will hit at the 7, and they... corral it. It goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. The handoff, keep working on that clock. Followed that blocking and got 5 out to the 26.
Well, the offense has the lead, and we call this 4-minute offense. And this is a situation that teams around the country practice, having the lead late in the game and needing to ice it by running the football and throwing high-percentage passes.
And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming.
And that's what the offense wants. They want to see you in man coverage, and they want to throw those slants, use those wide receivers and their big bodies to catch the football. Elite coverage. Great job being glued to your...
breaks into the open. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37.
I'll tell you, this guy can just take games over. He can just make things happen when it doesn't look like anything's there. That time they go RPO. They're expecting to throw the football and have to make a play, but nobody's open. This is like Sandlot football. He just tucks the ball himself, and he goes and gets it. He knows where he is on the field. He knows where he needs to get that first down. He's just playing above the X's and O's right now.
Time is on their side, and they're going to wind that play clock all the way down. They'll keep it on the ground. This time, they stop him in the backfield, and that has been a rare sight in this game tonight.
Big third down for this defense. Listen, you've got to get the ball back. You know what they're doing. They're trying to run the football, but we need the clock to be on our side so our offense has some time. Got to make a stand right here on third down.
Keeps it himself. Quarterback got it himself. Could be an alley. Pass the tag. Touchdown, Arkansas State. Ball into the end zone, and this crowd was eating it up. As they push that lead out, a really good opportunity to get back in the win column.
And it was so important for the offense to come up with a touchdown there and not kick a field goal. You're trying to put this thing out of reach. And that touchdown puts so much pressure on their opponent now with less than 2 minutes to go.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the fourth. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And he finished things off racing 63 yards to the end zone. Here's the return from inside his 10. He's tackled, brought down right at the 25-yard line on the return. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking for a man. It's Davenport. Fires to the tight end. He'll be forced out of bounds right at the 30-yard line as they try to grind out some room. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5.
22. Go.
Back to pass. Unloads to the wideout. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Get it out on the screen. And he's going to come up just a tad short. Needed to get the ball to the 35, and they'll mark it at the 34. All right, let me jump in here. They are going to go for it on 4th down, and I'm not sure they have much choice in this situation. Oh, it's picked off. Oh, at the worst possible time. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business.
Well, man, we've seen explosive offensive firepower all game long. And here we are late in an obvious passing situation trying to get this thing close. The big INT, finally the defense makes a play, and David, it looks like they just closed the door on this one.
Well, and you know, Mr. Quarterback, defense wins championships. And how do you seal a game? The defense coming up with a big moment. Yes, obvious passing situation. You know they're going to throw it. The big INT, and that might seal their fate.
Cross.
From the gun, the running back has it. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They'll get together to decide how to play this 2nd down. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Keeps it on the option. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Well, he couldn't find any running room at all, and he'll end up taking a loss on the play.
Yeah, great discipline on defense, too, because if you're going to stop the option, you have to play assignment football. Everybody doing their job. There was just nowhere to go there for them.
Might have a chance. He's got the 1st down, and they'll be able to run it out from here.
Man, the nicest thing in sports to have is to be able to rely on the run game, to have the lead and be able to run that clock out. Just watch it tick, and the defense can do nothing about it. And that right there gets it done. Leaning on the ground game. And, Jesse, I don't know about the clock, but that thing's about to run out.
And that's really the identity of this offense, too. They are going to be physical. They're going to run the ball even when you know it's coming. And in that situation where you just need 1 1st down to end the game, you can go out and execute like that. They're going to feel good after this one.
Scoreboard operator got a workout in this one. Fun game for us to watch, but they can't come up with the W.
Yeah, and it's a team game, right? The offense did their job, but now defense will have to find a way in the future to make better plays, get stops, and stop them scoring so many points, especially when your offense does their job.
And we see a lot of games like this in college football when both offenses are just trading blows back and forth, and it just comes down to which defense can get a stop. And unfortunately for the losing team, they just were not able to get it done.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis, saying goodbye, everybody.